morning, Braves. This is the Manalapan High School Bravecast, your weekly news program showcasing everything Manalapan High School. And now, here are your news anchors.
Good morning, Manalapan High School. Today is Friday, January 9th. I'm Brandon Schwinger.
And I'm Kayla Fox, and welcome back to the Bravecast. We would like to start this broadcast by highlighting sophomore Jana Hecht.
Jana recently got the opportunity to sing the national anthem for a military work group conference hosted by the Office of Homeland Security and Preparedness.
Congratulations, Jana. And now, Braves, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by 3 members of the Muslim Student Association.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Braves, January is Muslim American Heritage Month.
This is a time to learn about Muslim American history and the many contributions Muslims in America have made to our country.
Join the Muslim Student Association and check out our Google Classroom page for resources, events, and ways to get involved.
And now, here's Dennis Vela with our weekly Culture of Respect segment.
Hey Braves, Dennis Vela here in Times Square. As we begin 2026, I will be going around asking students and staff about how they will contribute to the culture of respect. How are you going to contribute to the culture of respect in 2026?
Cleaning up for myself, cleaning up for the school, making it a better place, and helping out.
Showing respect to my teachers.
You have to be nice to everyone and open doors for people.
Well, I tell you, I think I'm going to keep doing what I do. We have a lot of wonderful people here at Manalapan, and when you approach somebody looking for the good in them, you tend to get back better, and that's what I'm looking for.
Trying to build positive relationships with students and colleagues.
You could contribute by being nice to everyone. You never know what people are going through. Bring positive energy to all of your classes.
There you have it, Braves. I am excited to see where the culture of respect takes us in 2026. This has been Dennis Vela. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Dennis. Sounds like our Braves have some amazing plans to build the culture of respect in 2026. Braves, to be eligible and participate in any spring sports, you need to be passing your classes after the second marking period. With any sports eligibility questions, please check in with our SECA, Mr. Provow. In other news, the school store has a lot of new apparel, including this really nice red zip-up sweatshirt. Please check in the school store every day to check out the new apparel. And now, a few weeks ago, Bravecast anchor Jules Patera had the chance to interview students who attended the Holocaust guest speakers. Let's take a look.
Jules Patera here in Times Square, and today, Manalapan High School history classes are welcoming guest speakers to speak about their family's experience in the Holocaust. What do you hope students take away from the stories and lessons you shared today?
What happened was horrific, and it happened to real people with real families, and for no reason other than the fact that they were Jewish.
Treating people like they're different than you never works out well.
What is one meaningful lesson you learned from today's presentation?
Putting kindness into the world really pays back.
I learned that it was really harsh, and I never knew that before, and it really just opened my eyes about what it was really like there.
Seeing the prison uniform was really cool, and talking about how he wore it every single day was really interesting.
Why do you think programs like these are important for our students?
So our program today is we have 3rd and 2nd generation Holocaust survivors speaking to our students, giving testimony about what their parents or their actual grandparents went through during the Holocaust. So this really helps to personalize and make that connection for students, so they see this isn't something that just is in a textbook or on media. It really helps bring those stories to life so they understand that, hey, this is a part of history. We need to understand why it's significant so we can do better in the future.
And now, Braves, Shai Shamlin had the chance to sit down with the New Jersey Regional Coordinator for 3GNJ. Let's check it out.
Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today.
Of course, thank you for having me.
For my first question, can you tell us about the 3GNJ organization?
Absolutely. So first I want to start off with what is a 3G, right? Our name is 3GNJ. So 3G is actually 3rd generation descendant of Holocaust survivors, which means we are the grandchildren of Holocaust survivors. We are the last generation to hear these stories firsthand, which is really important, and it's insanely important responsibility for us to have to be able to tell these stories. So what we do as an organization is we go and speak in schools, in churches, in mosques, all different organizations who want to hear a firsthand account of a Holocaust true story, right? So we've listened to our grandparents, we've heard these stories, and now we're going to be sharing them, because when you hear a story, you bear witness. You become a witness, and it is really important to share, especially with what's going on in the world today. So our organization, again, comes in and we actually go and speak for free. So all of us are volunteers, and we're volunteering our time because it's deeply personal, and we tell these stories to schools and any organization that'll have us.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing how events like these can help our school community continue to learn, show empathy, and build a respectful future.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thanks, Shai, and thank you for all of our administration for playing these amazing speakers. Braves, if you're interested in competitive Pokemon, join the club at E109 during lunch on January 16th for their first ever club meeting. Juniors, the NJGPA testing will take place from March 17th through March 20th. If you need extra help, tutoring will be available after school in the Media Center Tuesday for math and Wednesday for English. And now, in honor of the 250th anniversary of the United States, Bravecast anchor Jillian Mahalachuk had the chance to interview the Monmouth County Clerk, Clerk Hanlon. Let's check it out.
Me today, Clerk Hanlon.
Thank you for inviting me here today.
So I'd like to start off by asking how you became the clerk of Monmouth County initially.
Thank you for asking that. It isn't a position that you run for office. The job of the county clerk was actually written into the Constitution of the state of New Jersey way back in 1776. So in 2015, I first decided to run for county clerk to serve the people of Monmouth County, and I won that year. And since that time, I ran 2 more times and was reelected. And it's my honor to serve Monmouth County.
That's amazing. So today we are here to commemorate the 250th anniversary of the United States. Why that's so significant?
It's amazing that our country is actually turning 250 years old. And it's so important to celebrate who we are as Americans, where we came from. It makes us who we are today. And I believe that we live in the greatest country on earth. We are a strong country with freedom and democracy. And to me, we're sort of the beacon of freedom and liberty for the entire world. And it's very important that we celebrate that.
Absolutely. And is there any way you think students can get involved in this celebration?
Yes, there are actually so many ways. And I have to tell you that myself and our county commissioner, who's one of the government officials who runs the county, the 2 of us have been chairing what we call Monmouth NJ 250. And that is our committee to celebrate here in Monmouth County America's birthday. And we came up with these themes that have been guiding us. One is patriotism for our country, which is kind of self-explanatory. It's pride in our local communities. We have all kinds of, different demographics and different people and different age groups. And also our third theme is participation in the celebration. We want everyone to be able to participate in some way. Because when I was young, I was here for America's bicentennial. And I have so many great memories of, my grandmother made us all costumes, like colonial costumes, and we marched around our neighborhood, celebrating, and there were so many things going on in every town. So we have contests for grade school and middle school students, and now we just launched a contest for high school age students and older. People can find out about that on our website, monmouthnj250.org. And then what we did was we created a program guide for schools so that they can find ways to be a part of the celebration. And really, we want our schools and our students to come up with their own ways of figuring out how we really celebrate America's birthday as it turns 250.
Well, that sounds incredible. Thank you for joining me today, Clerk Hanlon.
Thank you for having me.
Jill, what an amazing opportunity it is to interview the county clerk.
It really was, Thomas. I've been in communication with the county clerk's office for months now, and it was amazing to see this interview come to fruition. It would not be possible without all the support from Miss Lily, the Monmouth County historian, and the Monmouth, New Jersey 250 committee.
Great job, Jill. Sophomores and juniors, if you're interested in applying to a shared time vocational school for next year, please speak to your school counselor or case manager to ensure all requirements are met.
Vocational school applications are now open, and open houses are taking place. Also, Manalapan High School will be offering the ASVAB exam on Thursday, January 29th in the Media Center.
The ASVAB Career Exploration Program is designed to help students learn more about themselves and the world of work, identify and explore potential satisfying occupations, and develop an effective strategy to realize their goals.
If you are interested in taking the exam, please stop by the guidance office.
Also, the Setting Scoliosis Straight Club will be hosting a fundraiser at Froyo Cafe on Tuesday, January 13th from 3 to 7.
Be sure to show the flyer or mention the club name. And now, Braves, Robert Moore and Tyler Smythe had a chance to film the weekly Bravecast Sports Report. Let's check it out.
Tyler Smythe joined by Robert Moore in the hallways, and this year Manalapan Sports Report. Starting off with boys wrestling as they had a dominant two-game stretch, beating Freehold Borough 68-6 and Irvington 69-6.
That's great to hear. Let's hope they can keep that streak going. Another team that picked up the win this week, the bowling team. They won 2-1 against Howell, and on top of that, the girls' basketball team picked up a win 39-21 up against Monmouth.
That's great to hear, Robert. I want to go back to that Howell game for a second. That was the first time they beat them in nearly 15 years. Just a great job by them. But now let's go into the track team, right? They had a phenomenal winter break, qualifying for nationals and breaking school records. We'll start off with the girls' relay team who placed second, consisting of Damia Olenka, Callie Butash, Maddie Lee, and Gabby Daly.
That's great to hear. Another girl that picked up the win this week, Jessica Abbott. She placed first in the 600-meter.
Let's put on more school records. Crew Brown, Kevin Ziba, Suhan Daya, and Brody Duffner qualified for nationals and placed first in their county relays.
That's great. And another school record was broken this week in the 4x200. Kevin Ziba, Crew Brown, Damari Lee, and Suhan Daya all picked up a win. That's all for today, Braves. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Hey Braves, welcome back to the Manalapan Minute. I'm Aaron Chikorski, and I'm here to share a very exciting opportunity with you all. Manalapan High School is starting a girls' flag football team this spring. Sports journalist Shane Columbus had the chance to interview Coach Burlew and learn more about the program.
Miss Burlew, can you tell us a little bit about the girls' flag football program?
Yeah, it's the first time we're running it in the school, and all the other district schools are going to have a team as well. The most important thing you need to know right now if you want to play is to get your physical paperwork in, because it's going to be treated like a sport. We're going to play 4 teams in our district. We're also going to play some teams that have had varsity teams in the past. So get your physical paperwork in, and we have an introductory meeting on January 21st in H100 during lunch.
Perfect. We look forward to seeing what this flag football team has to offer. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Shane. Well, that's all for today, Braves. Today's a D-Day, so make the most out of it. Have an awesome weekend, Braves, and we will see you next week on your Manalapan Bravecast.